morning, everybody! Jason here from Calgary, Alberta with the next installment of 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers so you can play games for 24 hours on November 2nd. And all the pledges that you've collected go to help the children at your local children's hospital as they continue the great work they do to help heal sick and injured children. I've been part of Extra Life for 7 years now, and I'm playing games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary, Alberta, that helps out over 100,000 sick and injured children every year. And Extra Life is a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. You play games and heal kids. Everybody wins. And we just keep on going. Last year in 2018, over 50,000 participants in 107 countries helped over 10 million kids at 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the US by raising over $13.48 million. So, if you would like to know more about Extra Life, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. But for tonight, I'm going back with my 100 Days of Gaming. Once again, I'm going back into Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, when I last... Oh, man. 17 people ahead of me. Oh. Yeah, when I last played 2 nights ago, I was just about to get to the first dungeon of the Shadowbringers campaign. Or storyline, rather. And looks like this will be my first experience with the trust system, where all your other party members are computer-controlled NPCs, so I'll give that a whirl. Yeah, I still want to complete Final Fantasy VII before game day, and I definitely will get back to that soon, but I just wanted to get in some more Final Fantasy XIV and explore this beautiful online world. Okay, get out of here, Windstorm. Okay, so let's see. So that if I remember correctly, I've got to form a party out of these people. So let's give it a try. I cannot but wonder if the scaleless raid is related to the recruiting the Eaters are doing down in Amareng. Not that it matters. After the combat I saw there, I'm more than ready to test my magic against one of those greater abominations. Form a party. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like I can...
Very well.
Leave this to me.
Okay, looks like I can just check off the people who I want to come with me, so...
My strength is yours.
Alphado, you're with me?
Let's give it our all.
Alcide, you're with me?
Very well.
And Exarch, you're with me. Okay, first time into Holminster Switch, so let's give this a try. With an all-AI party backing me up. I think in concept, the trust system will actually be good, like if you're trying to go through dungeons and there's nobody in the party finder that's wanting to do it. This could be a potential time saver. Plus a good way to try out dungeons and raids before you're ready to try playing them with real people. Charge! you're big. I fought bigger. Yep, they've even turning the bears. I know I have just started this dungeon crawl, but already it seems like that, well, the AI players know what they're doing. And that's not a knock against all the human players I've gone through dungeons with. I know there are lots of newbies out there. But so far, first impressions of the trust system, I think I like it. They've even turned the bears. I'm so tempted to do Colbert Report or Stephen Colbert bear jokes right now. Another one bites the dust. Okay, looks like the first mini-boss could be just up ahead. I'll try to save my strong skill for the boss. The ground is literally on fire. Yeah, you take that bug, you go squish! This is the monster we saw in Armor Ring! Easy now, Alizé, we face it together!
Leave the healing to me.
Is there no place to stand that's safe from this guy? Target his little speary friends. I get a boost. Ouch.
Somebody has to protect me!
Okay, got him on the ropes. Kaboom! Is everyone alright? Fine. Let's keep moving. And the loot's all mine. Back it's for ninja, but I can't use it. Someone help! Hey! Look, there's still survivors. Okay, nothing I can really use. Check something. More bad guys. That one will save you. Give me a loot. All you do is evade. Is that futile? Okay, the next boss.
Leave the healing to me.
starting to get the hang of the new combo order that I gotta do. Oh, that was close. Well, thanks for being so quick on the draw. Alizé, you've gone pale. I'm fine. We should keep moving. Okay, nothing I could really use. Nice looking armor, though. Let's keep on going. Ouch. Leather. Ah, still more. Yeah, well, at least me and my customary members, at least for now, I'll do them in stages. People, we can trigger them all at once and then take them all on at once. It'll be a royal fracas. Never ends, doesn't it, folks? Okay, that's finally the last of them. Oh, but those are famous last words. Escape, citizens! I will protect you! Stand in the presence of a light warden. You are one seriously ugly guy.
Protect me!
Ouch.
You underestimate me!
This guy's having a tough game, that's for sure. Looking to wipe us out? Yes he did. Let's try that again. Okay, while I'm running back to the boss fight, this sounds like it's a good time for a station break. So you're watching me play Final Fantasy XIV as part of 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. You can play games and heal kids by going to www.extra-life.org. You can sign up for free, then start collecting pledges to help out the kids at your local children's hospital. And last year in 2018, over 50,000 participants in 107 countries helped over 10 million kids at 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the US by raising over $13.48 million. So if you would like to sign up, go to www.extra-life.org. Okay, now this time we're going to get this guy.
Leave the healing to me.
back, I'm caught. Ouch. Get me out of here.
There'll be nothing left to
Hope he's gonna do that thing again. Got him on the rocks. the ropes, rather. Get me out of here! Woohoo! And the quarterback is toast. Yeah, photograph to remember this moment. That one's going in the scrapbook. Well, first impressions, I guess I think I'm impressed with the trust system.
It's releasing its ether. Fall back. We cannot let it touch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption. The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
So you're just going to stash this light inside B then?
Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world twisted by its touch returns to its rightful form.
Oh, that's where the title comes from. Shadowbringers. Okay, so night has finally fallen for the first time in 100 years, so... So does this mean that the player base is now divided? It was pre-night and post-night?
What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed, but for the present, I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
Hmm? Wait a minute, who's that over there? I will become the warrior you need. It sounds like a glorious adventure. There's no choice but to fight.
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, XR, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come
I'm
then,
with you.
my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
So maybe the phrase Warriors of Darkness really doesn't sound as ominous as all the trailers and everything led us to believe. Without that constant glare, Lakeland seems an entirely different place. It's over, yes. I might need a moment. It's as if the sky itself had disappeared into the heavens. If it had wounded to tend to, I'd never stop staring. How quickly you have testified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Okay, you can now enlist NPC companions to revisit completed instances by opening the Trust interface located under Duty in the main menu. It was only for Shadowbringers dungeons. Now, as for how we proceed from here, the villagers we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the Warrior of Darkness has come. It is to be expected. Jern, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light received from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary Warrior of Darkness, I fear that, no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused on Yulmore. It may be best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Vothri responds to all of this. I kinda like being a glory hog, but yeah, you got it. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens, the joy you surely brought into being. And I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. It is my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden and has since departed for parts unknown. Yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Although I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day, about all of you. That settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. And to think, you'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the Pendants? Please let Bragi know that we're bringing in a number of injured, and that any restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for the infirmary. Sure, consider it done. We should start making our way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check in on home. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. We already went through the village from top to bottom, Alizé. We should take this chance to rest, you included. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest. Not now. So please, we should be left alone for a while. And that means you as well, Jern. I should be cross if you try to follow me. I promise to find you later, when I feel myself again. Just you and me then, shall we? Okay, well, guess one thing I'll do is that I'll just stop by Fort Job on the way, so that I can register myself with all that stuff, and then make my way back. Always willing to help out a fellow adventurer in a phase. Same to you, buddy. Yeah, I'll bet the next ether current is somewhere I can't get to yet, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm actually wondering if there's actually a full day and night cycle in the zones that I've managed to free from the light. We're actually gonna hang out here in the fort till daybreak, Eorzea time, until it'll happen. Just to see. The road north from here will lead you to Holminster Switch. Turn off the road midway there, and you'll find the Raktika Greatwood, which we advise not to venture too deep within. The return of the night has caught us all by surprise. Not just us, but the trees and creatures of the forest as well. We must remain vigilant. Ow. There was a porter around here. Welcome, traveler. I am an authorized trader representing the crystalline main in the acquisitions of high-colored gemstones. If you find yourself in possession of any such gems, I can offer you a number of items provided by the facets in exchange. You have access to this region's gemstone exchange for a variety of rare items. Okay, so right now I've got 37, so let's see what she got. It looks like just regions for crafting items. Let's repair all my gear while I'm here. Okay, just sells regular quality ones of the stuff I've already got. Alright. That's odd. Maybe the porter doesn't show up until later. Well, it's almost time for me to sign off anyway. So actually, let's head back into town. Hey, Spinny's gross. Okay, before I head back into the city, I want to get a picture of me on the tower in the background. Oh, to reduce congestion, the area has been divided into multiple instances. Select a destination. No preference. Lots of people must be on tonight. Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there's something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night will be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I think I should take a brief stroll around town before retiring to my chambers. Once you start your duty to Bragi, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well, Jern. Hope untroubled dreams find you and Alisaie both. Hi, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern like every other stumbling soul in the city? You never needed them before. I see. Well, Captain Lena can rest assured any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. You gave messages for the guard. Does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster? A stalwart lad like you may want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs, make himself known. I'm sure Glenna can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. I think I'll complete this quest chain, then sign off for the night. Zayla, more beer for table 2! A couple pints of beer for table 3 while you're at it! Coming right up! Sorry, we're rushed off our feet this evening, sir. Can I get you anything? Drinks are on the house! Oh, that Bragi has a twisted sense of humor. To think he'd send me... I think I'd send you to me to a time like this. First real night in near 100 years has folk all riled up and then some. What's more, there was an eater business at Holminster Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the Warrior of Darkness who did the deed. I really must apologize for Glennard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. Attacks on that scale don't happen every day, praise the blessed Shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you can run onto the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts bounties on their heads. Our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying even more than most. These are the types that have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters that have been dubbed the Cardinal Virtues. The Virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago. When historians heard descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And that doesn't send a chill down your spine. They're also reported to be as tough as light wardens, not the kind of prey you can take down single-handed. Our Virtue hunters had all but given up. Knowing the Warrior of Darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. That Hume over there with the oversized sword is Granson. He's in it for revenge. Once recruited Carmine at Arms as tenacious as he is. That Mr. lad is Lurik. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks, as he's hard to hunter as they come. Just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's Serig. courteously seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. Last we have Gyot, dwarf and drunkard both. One joined forces with a healer, and only a healer. Something about needing a mentor's wisdom. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have that look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows, together might even collect a bounty on a cardinal virtue. Now there's a grand idea! Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage of a successful virtue hunter. You've gained access to role quests, a separate quest line and stories now available for tank, physical DPS, magical DPS, and healer roles. In order to reach the final stages of the Shadowbringers main scenario, you must complete at least one role quest line. The virtue hunter of the Wandering Stairs to accept a quest offer. Hey, well, guess this means I gotta talk to you. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be... Yes, of course you are. Just plain for the way you carry yourself. You're just the sort of man I've been looking for. You're perfect. Come again? My name is Lurik, and I am a bounty hunter. Not just any bounty hunter, I'll have you know. Nay, I am not want to settle for run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt sin-eaters. Not only that, I recently set my sights on a particularly noble fiend, one of the 4 cardinal virtues, those infinite instigators of the flood itself. Naturally, it would take considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable eater, and I'm not afraid to admit I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of equally formidable allies, I'm confident it can be done. You, my friend, are exactly the sort of ally I have a mind to recruit. I'm interested. Ah! I knew you'd be interested! And should the challenge alone be insufficient motivation, note that I have substantial financial resources at my disposal. You'll be duly compensated for your service, rest assured. However, as much as I am certain you are the right man for the job, it's only needs that I put your skills to the proof. A simple test should suffice. I do not be offended, but you would be shocked how many people present themselves falsely in order to enrich themselves or to impress others. Okay, he wants to go back with me in Lakeland. Okay, I think actually I will... I won't actually meet up with him right now. Ah, yep, Blood Pursuits, yep. Looking for a magical DPS. It sure ain't me. Welcome back, sir. I wonder if anyone can sleep in the city with such an uproar, but you'll be retiring to your quarters? Yes. Very good. In light of the present situation, I've had illumination prepared for all our rooms. No need to rush to the markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir. Okay, I think it'll be a long cinema scene before I get control again.
So it's your lot's turn to be the Warriors of Darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
Been watching, have you?
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang. And I was there when you slew the Light Warden. Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin?
Of course.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time? I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
So this is what the light was hiding. He's here. I must go to him.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Out of my way!
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy. When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the Warrior of Light from the jaws of death? Your armor is most distinct.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
Through no choice of my own. They tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause. I swear their receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
Away on other business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this black rose do?
But it's quite nasty.
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill. Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
Ha! From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
And the plot thickens. Oh, we got a title. Is it daytime? Is there now a proper day and night cycle? What's it about? Ah, what a glorious looking morning. Okay, since that quest has now all been wrapped up, it is time for me to log out for the evening. Well, thank you very much for tuning in and watching me play Final Fantasy XIV as part of 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. You want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers so that all go toward your local children's hospital as they help sick and injured children in your local community. And then you get to play games for 24 hours straight on November 2nd. Or whatever day works for you. You can play whenever you like, whatever you like, whenever you like, as long as you like, stream if you like. It's all good because you'll be playing games to heal kids. I've been part of Extra Life now for 7 years. and I play games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary that helps out over 100,000 sick and injured children every year. And Extra Life is a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. You play games and heal kids. Last year in 2018, over 50,000 participants in 107 countries helped over 10 million kids at 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the US by raising over $13.48 million. So, if you would like to sign up for Extra Life, or if you'd like to learn more, go to www.extra-life.org. Or if you'd like to help me in my own marathon efforts to help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, you'll find a link to my fundraiser page below. Well, thanks again for tuning in, for watching me play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers for the last hour and a bit. I'll be back again tomorrow night, and I will get back to my Final Fantasy VII playthrough soon. Or I might play some more 14 soon. It's getting close to game day, so I kind of want to start deciding what I'm going to play on the big day. Well, thanks again for tuning in. And remember, as always, it's for the kids. Good night, everybody.